Hi everybody and welcome to my newborn baby essentials video. My name's Nicola, I'm a dietitian and I've been documenting my pregnancy and new mummy journey over on my Instagram, which is @mummynutrition. I recently launched my blog, which is mummynutrition.com, and I will be posting a blog post with everything that I mention in this video, and I will link that down below if you want to know more. I absolutely love watching videos like this, and I will be dividing it up into sleeping arrangements, bathing arrangements, going out and about, and then breastfeeding, so I really do hope you enjoy this video too. So first up is sleeping arrangements, and as I'm sure you'll know, newborn babies sleep for quite large chunks of the day, so I think it's between 17 and 20 hours. For the first 6 months, we decided to keep our baby in a Moses basket. This beautiful one, which I will insert clips of, is from Snuggles and I absolutely love it. It's a gorgeous light grey colour, and then the base is really cool because at night time, so the Moses basket will be in our room next to my bed and it's really easy to carry, but during the day you can actually flip it upside down and it becomes like a little rocker, so that's really fab. Inside we've got a new firm mattress also from Snuggles, and that's really important, and I will pop a link to some safe sleep advice down below. On top of the mattress then, you'll of course need some fitted sheets, so we've got these beautiful cotton ones again from Snuggles, and it's got a lovely little cloud print design. So that's the base of the Moses basket, and then you want to think about how you're going to keep your baby warm. So there's 3 main options. So one of the options you can use up until about 2 months, I think, until the baby starts to roll over, and that's swaddling. So we've got these 2 swaddle blankets there from Storksack. They're just a bit like extra large muslins, and on the back there is actually a diagram of how to do it. I learned how to do it in NCT and I think it's quite simple. Of course we did it on dolls, weren't moving babies, but it's basically like wrapping up your baby so that the arms are in nice and snug, but he or she can still kick its legs. So that's one option, and if you're going with that option you don't need a blanket. But if you are going with the blanket option, so let's say your baby is in just like a sleep suit, you'll need to pop a couple of different layers on, and I think a general rule is 1 more layer than you have on to help the baby to regulate its temperature. I will though post down below a really good blog post that basically tells you what to dress your baby in depending on the temperature of the room, and I'll be showing you our room thermometer in the nursery tour video. So moving on to the blankets, so you'll need a few of these flat sheets that you pop on the baby. You tuck the sheets underneath the mattress and you pop the baby's feet to the base of the Moses basket, and then on top you'll need a cellular blanket. So at first I didn't know what cellular blankets are. They're just basically a blanket with holes in, and that helps the baby even more to regulate its temperature. So the third option then is to use a sleeping bag or a grow bag. I've got one here, and this is from Jojo Mum and Baby. I absolutely love the print. It's a lovely fox print. And these come in different togs, so just like your duvet cover does on your bed at home, this one is a 1 tog, so this is quite light, so I'll probably use this during the day. It's got a zip at the bottom, so easy access to change the baby's nappy, and then underneath here you'll be popping the baby in a few different layers. So obviously nappy goes on first, and then over the top of the nappy you need to put a vest. So this took me so long to get my head around because they're called different things. So I call it a vest, Marks and Spencer's calls it a bodysuit, but you can basically get long or short sleeve bodysuits, and these were really cheap, and I just got some white ones just so that I can wash them all together. So these basically help to keep the baby warm and they help to keep the nappy in place. Then over the top you want to put a sleep suit, or these are also called baby grows. So I've got these again from Marks and Spencer's just because my friend told me that they were really soft, or if I'm feeling fancy or if we're going out for the day, I've got this really gorgeous one from Jojo Mum and Baby. I've actually got some really cute ones that I'll show in my hospital bag video and my nursery tour, but just for now you pop on one of the vests, one of the sleep suits, and then pop him or her into one of these grow bags, or you can pop them in one of these, or if you're using swaddling then you just swaddle over one of the vests. So the last thing that I'll mention to do with sleep is we've got a white noisemaker. This one is absolutely gorgeous. This is from My Hummy, and inside here is a little humming heart. So white noise comes out of this device and you pop it in here, and it is actually Bluetooth. So this is on, but then if I was to go into the app on my phone, you can set it to, I think it's about 5 different noises. This is one of the cutest little white noise makers that I've seen, and we may or may not use this in our bedroom at night just to help the baby to sleep. So moving on to nappy changes and bath time, I actually have gone and bought in bulk some of these nappies. So these are Pampers Pure. I went for them just because they sounded like they were good, they don't have any nasties, they sound really comfy because they're cotton enhanced, and I just bought loads of them just because they were almost half price, I think. Regarding what I'm taking to the hospital, I'm actually taking the smaller packs, so some that I got free in like the Emma's Diary and the Bounty packs, and then I've also got a really nice brand, so Kit and Kin, so that's a much smaller pack of about 20 as opposed to 50. Where we're going to change our baby, so either on the floor or we've got a futon in here, or I think we're getting a cot actually, that will go here. And that cot has got a changing station. And this is our nappy changing mat. This is from Snuggles. It's a lovely feeling, it's waterproof, it's got a lip around the edge so that stops the baby from rolling off. The head is slightly raised, so again it just makes nappy changes that little bit easier. So yeah, I'm really impressed with this. Regarding how to wash your baby, so apparently you're not meant to wash him or her for the first 7 to 10 days, and even after that baby shouldn't be kept in water for long, otherwise it can dry them out, and they shouldn't be having more than about 3 baths a week. So again, I'll put more information down below, but at first you can do something called top and tailing. So cotton wool pads and then warm water is what's recommended, and this is actually a top and tail little tub. This is one that my auntie gave me, so you can put water in one side, cotton wool pads or balls in the other, and you can just basically wipe the baby down. So you do its top half, you do its bottom half, and that's all you need to do for the first few days. I do actually have some baby wipes, so I've got some water wipes which I may or may not use. Apparently though, you're just meant to use warm water and cotton for the first 6 to 8 weeks. I have heard though that if the baby's got some really sticky poo on them, then a quick wipe with one of these should be okay. What I have heard though is that because there's a lack of preservative in these, you should use them up within about 4 weeks. Other baby wipes that I've got for after the baby's about a couple of months old, I've got them from Kit and Kin. I've got some biodegradable ones from Mum and You. And I've also got some Little Angels ones from Asda, so yeah, I've got loads of baby wipes. When our baby is ready for its first bath, we've got a bath again from Snuggles, and this is really cute. So here it is, I will insert a picture. It's really cool because it's got a lovely firm backrest, it's got a little bump in the bottom for its little bottom, so it won't fall down. And I actually went for a mini baby bath as opposed to a bath support, just to stop us from basically having to fill the entire bath with water, just because it'd be a waste of water. We do have some products which I will be using once the baby's a couple of months old. So again, I've got some bubble bath from Kit and Kin, I've got some Little Angels head to toe wash, and I've also got these little sponges which are quite cute. This then is something that I bought when I first found out that I was pregnant. So when we're about 6 weeks pregnant, all I wanted to do was go out and buy stuff, but I didn't want to jinx anything. I wanted to wait until we were 12 weeks and then 20 weeks before getting things, but I did actually buy this and then I hid it. This is a little whale scoop, and you just basically, the idea is that you can fill it with water and then pour it over the baby's head, and this can go on the baby's head so that it doesn't go into its eyes. Once the baby has had a bath then, from Marks & Spencer's I went and bought this super cute little towel. So it's a little hooded towel with a little bear on. I think this was about £8. £8, so I thought that was really reasonable just to keep him or her nice and snug. A couple of smaller items which I haven't mentioned yet. So I actually got this free again in one of those Emma Diary or Bounty packs. This is Babanthum, and this is for nappy rash. I have again heard though that you're not meant to need this the first few weeks, but if your baby does get nappy rash or if it's prone, then that might be useful. And the little yellow tube, I can't remember what it's called, but I'll link it down below, is also quite good. And then for when we're out and about, I've got some disposable nappy bags. And then for in here, we've actually got a nappy bin, which is out of shop, but I will show you that. That's from Angel Care, and that's just so that we don't have to keep on going to the bin in the kitchen. So moving on to playtime then, we've actually got this cute little baby bouncer. This is from My Baby. It's got such a cute little rabbit print on it, and we've actually got a matching high chair, which again is out of shop, and I probably won't need the high chair until the baby's at least 6 months, so that's why it's not actually in this baby essentials video, but I think a little bouncer is, and it's got a little vibrator at the bottom so it can just gently soothe your baby. Other things for playtime, so we haven't yet got a play gym, but we have got, this is from My Hummy again, this really lovely soft fleecy blanket which we can pop down just for the baby so he or she can have tummy time. I keep on saying he or she, as in your baby, he or she, but our baby's definitely a he. So yeah, so we've got that so far instead of a play gym. And then obviously just for around the house, and if you are out and about, muslins come in really useful. So these are basically just like cotton wipes, or you can use them if you're breastfeeding or for mopping up sick. And yeah, so I'll be washing all of these, but yeah, they're super useful. So for actually going out of the house, you'll need a carrier. So we've got a Baby Beyond baby carrier mini. This looks absolutely so cute. It's aged for 0 to 1 year. We went for a grey jersey material, and you can see on the back the different ways that you can have your baby. I've heard that this way is recommended, and you should be able to basically bend your chin down and kiss the baby's forehead. So I will report back and of course put some pictures on Instagram with my baby actually in that baby carrier. To keep the baby warm, I haven't mentioned these yet, you'll of course need some hats. So this is a little one from Jojo Mum and Baby, they're only £5. This again has got a little cute fox on. And then to keep the baby warm, I've got a selection of cardigans. I picked this one up from John Lewis because it was discounted. And oh, I've got another little outfit from M&S. But the main thing that I wanted to show you is basically this pram suit. So I treated myself or my little baby to this cute little pram suit. It's got a little teddy bear. This is from Jojo Mum and Baby, and this will just keep the baby really warm and snug, and you may or may not need a blanket over the top as well. To carry all your bits around then, you'll also need a changing bag. So I've gone for this one. It's absolutely beautiful, from Stork Sack. This is a black leather one. If it was my choice, I would have gone for a lighter colour one, but Oliver, my husband, has to be happy carrying it, and also I thought that a lighter one would just show up too much dirt. I will show you everything that's inside it in my hospital bag video, but one of the reasons why I love it is that you get a changing mat, so this is a fold out changing mat. You get a bottle warmer, so just in case you've expressed or you're bottle feeding, this keeps the bottle nice and warm. And it's got loads of different sections as well. I'll give you a proper tour in my hospital bag video, but yeah, I absolutely love this. And it comes with special straps that you can hook it onto the pram as well. Now that I've mentioned the pram, I will actually be doing a whole video on the travel system that we've chosen. So of course, you will definitely need a car seat for taking your baby back from hospital, and then a travel system, which basically a fancy word for a pram to take your baby out and about. Although I think that the baby carrier might be quite useful for us, at least to begin with. So moving on to feeding your baby. This is actually still in its packet. I got this from Asda and it was on offer. This is a feeding pillow, and you can basically pop it around your body to feed your baby. I've kept it in its plastic thing just because I think we might be taking this to the hospital with us. It's got a lovely grey and white star design, and this is just designed to help to prop your baby up. So apparently you're meant to get the baby in position first and then pop this on just to support you as well. So this is really good for out and about. So this is from Stork Sack, and it's called a mother's cocoon. It looks like a big cardigan or scarf, and you can actually use it just to breastfeed discreetly if that's what you're planning on doing. Muslins of course are really important, so I've got these really gorgeous designs from Stork Sack. These are the same designs as the large muslins for swaddling, so yeah, these are matching, so I'll be taking these out and about with me. And then if you are breastfeeding, then you may or may not need some breast pads. So these are disposable ones from Asda. I've got another brand as well, so I'll pop it down below what I think to them. And then I've also got, I think again I got this in a pack. This is a little bottle which you can either pop breast milk or breastfed formula in. It's meant to be really good, so the flow is meant to mimic feeding from the nipple. I will though, I think, be taking into hospital with me some ready-made formula bottles just in case I can't breastfeed. So I think I'm at the end of the video. I'm surrounded by items. I don't know what I'm going to do with them all. There are a few different things though that didn't fit in, so just a few more items. I've got these little baby soothers, baby dummies from Asda. I'm not a massive fan of dummies, but I have heard that they can be quite useful for the first 6 months. So one's a glow-in-the-dark one for a night time and one for during the day. I may or may not use these though. My friend gave me some baby scissors. I've heard that you can use scissors or a little nail file. And finally 2 books, which I'll lean over. This one came today from Amazon Prime. This is Your Baby Week by Week. It was updated in June of this year, 2018. So I thought that that was really useful, and it just talks you through week by week exactly what to do and what to expect. So yes, I will be reading that before the baby's here. And I also got brain rules for baby. So I can't give you a review of this yet because I haven't read it, but it sounded really good. So just to make your baby a little genius basically. So I really hope that you found this video useful. I would love to know if you've got any of these items already, or if you think that there are any items missing. Thank you so much for watching. Please do give it a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye!